All right, it's round two, and we've got a doozy.
We got some fun lined up for you guys.
So Shaun Wells, who did the Turbo Fog last time, is playing Esper Control as we mentioned.
Yep, this should be very interesting. Um, we know Shaun is a control player. He's definitely got the temperament for it.
He definitely does, and he is going to be playing against Cameron Kent, who's playing Blue Red Visions.
So let's just have all the cards and all the
Let's
damage.
have all the fun things. Here are their lists. They are basically going to have a fight. Um, Nothing special, I think, in the Visions list, except that it runs 3 Unsummon and 4 Unsubstantiate, which means everything slows down. Fall of the Titans is a good fireball.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's he's always going to be double spelling. That's his plan.
His plan is to grind it out, empty his hand, cast Bedlam Reveler. Jory N draws a card on the second spell. It's gonna be rough. This list is what Don Williams played on Friday, and he went 4-0 with it.
He had a lot of fun with it.
It was rough, and it looked quite rude. Shaun Wells' control list, pretty much everything standard. There's what's new? Supreme Wall.
Supreme Will is new, and the nimble, the cycle guy that does stifle. That's how
Ah,
I know him.
that is gonna be fun. The Where is it? The Nimble Obfuscationist. That's the guy. But anyway, they are just about ready. So we can switch and see how this turns out. Not sure who's on the play here. I kind of missed that. Hands are looking unreasonable for Shaun. Cameron also not liking what he sees. So yeah, what do you think? If Cameron lands the visions, he's gonna have a good time.
And Shaun just wants him to not resolve that
Mm.
at all.
I don't think Shaun wants him to resolve the second one. The first one's probably still fine.
No, look, I don't think there's a lot of life gain in Shaun's deck, if any at
I
all.
I doubt there is, but I think if he can just like grind him out
He's probably going to be hoping to
to
just get to that gear halt and lay the beat down.
pretty much like be down before he kills him. He can also use the obfuscationist, of course, to eat the fevered visions.
Visions.
So if he is on 2 life and he's got one of those, like
Yeah, I'll take two cards and not take any damage. This feels good to me. Shaun happy with his hand, deciding to keep,
he's got a sensor cast out, 2 lands,
and he scry to the top.
and he's scroll to the top. Can't really see what else he has going there. Um,
That does look like the nimble
Cameron,
stifle in his hand.
that does seem to be it. Cameron is on 5, 2 lands, 3 lands now. He's got an anticipate, so he could probably do some digging. There's the unsubstantiate, very rude card. And there's a Karizev.
Shaun probably thinking he should have played an untapped land just to prevent that from actually landing.
He definitely should have had that sense already. I think that was his first play mistake. There's his Siphoner.
Not gonna stop the beats from
Uh,
Karizev.
he could probably stop the monkey one turn. Let's see how this goes. Takes it. He did
Takes all the
mention
damage.
that there is a token. Shortcutting, of course, and Shaun takes all of it.
Cameron not playing standard very often, just having a quick read on Siphoner, should just tell him it's Bob, and then he'll be fine.
There is fourth land. Cameron haven't got anything really good to play.
Oh, he's relying on that anticipate now.
Um, Digging for magma spray, I'd
It's
assume.
definitely Magma Spray. Magma Spray Shark, he doesn't care.
Wow. What would you take there? Kefnade's Reveler or the land?
Definitely not the land.
I wouldn't take the Reveler either. I mean, I think his hand is too low to get that out in any reasonable time. It's of course being 6 colorless and 2 red.
And he is deciding on the Kefnet.
That seems pretty good. And the 2 goes through, and Shaun is now online to draw an extra card in his next turn.
So Shaun,
Oh, he was online anyway. He had the.
Shaun is probably looking to cast out.
He
But
should.
Cameron does have answers in hand. Cameron, I think that was a mistake on Cameron's side. He should have just gone in for the damage first, see what happens.
Yeah, he should have. He should have allowed it. Well, allowed Shaun to make the mistake of exiling the Karizev before combat.
Because now he's probably just going to cast out the Kefnet.
And it's done. And I'm pretty sure Don's list runs 2.
To Kefnet.
Yes, there's 2 Kefnets, so you can still get another one. And he loses his life. 2 cards.
Shaun seems to be struggling on blue mana at the moment. He's literally only getting his blue from Ether Hub.
Well, then, I mean, then he should probably go get in there for 2 damage.
Just get the cards. Get the cards.
Get
the islands.
Oh, nice. Get some life. That's his life gain. Comes in for 4, gains 2. Which was not bad at all. There's the visions.
He's just gonna slam the visions and be
Ah.
happy with that.
And in for 3. You're gonna have a bad time.
He should be okay with this, considering he's got mana up for unsubstantiate. If anything too messy comes his way.
Yeah, I think he just eats whatever the next spell is. And then try to continue the beat down here. Yeah, that
Still
is
not getting blue mana.
that is unfortunate. He can't. He's still okay. He's got 1 land to go for the Gear Hulk.
And it will have to be. Actually, he'll need to get in with the Siphoner
To get the one
to get the energy.
to get one of the blues and then draw a blue
yes.
source on his next draw.
An untapped blue source.
Yes. And he eats the visions. It's probably the best play there.
And as expected, unsubstantiate,
yeah.
we'll be having none of that. I'm not going to tap anything because I have no blue
You
mana.
have no blue. It can't be done. Sorry.
Oh, that's a little
That
painful
is
right
quite
there.
unfortunate. And Cameron should just go, he has sensor. Write that down on his life pad. And there he goes in for 2, gets his 1 energy that he needs for that sensor in the next turn. and
Pulling a
then
Gunty.
and then down to 9 for the trigger.
Oh, this is not looking good for Shaun right now.
There's some good things there. Okay. What is he doing? Making mistakes? No. Yep.
Oh, no, what?
No,
Look, that seems perfectly fine to me. He knows that
that puts him on lethal. If that switches, takes 7, you're on 2, and if this Fevered Visions trigger resolves the end of your turn, you're dead.
he has no idea whether he's going to be drawing blue mana. He actually needs to cycle his nimble stifle. That's what I'm calling it. I don't even care about the second part of that card's name.
I would have actually at this point
Out of scoop.
used the blue energy to cycle the sensor because it's not going to help him.
But he's making sure he doesn't die to fevered visions right now. That's about it.
The judge is bringing the token just to represent, or a token. Um, is that it?
This looks like it's it.
Well, you can gain 2 life off the of this shambling veins.
Does he have an untapped land in hand?
He does not. Like, but that's it. If he goes gains the 2 life, he just like
Then he just
he
dies.
dies next turn anyway. He's got, and he's 1 blue. I don't know. It's rough. I think I would go in for the life
Just try and stymie the bleeding a bit.
because he never knows like that. Well, does he have a third cast out? Because that is what saves him here.
He does.
He does. He can get to the third cast out, shut down that visions in the next turn, or he can get to his blue source.
Because he's got cast out in hand. But yeah,
He
scooping
he's
it up.
he's
Having none of this. The lack of blue was disturbing.
okay.
Let's have a look at those sideboards.
Yeah, Cameron is. What would well? I'm trying to see what he's going for there. I guess he
I
could.
quite like the idea of Glorybringer coming in.
Yeah, the Glory Bringer. I'd even bring in the Outcast for if this turns out to be a late game.
Yeah,
The Dispels, all 3 definitely.
definitely.
Those things need to go right in there. Shaun,
He probably wants his dispels as
Dispels
well,
as well.
and the negate.
The Negate's going to do some work.
I think Kambal would be good for Shaun as well.
Because that's the
Yeah, because the Kambal would gain him some life.
there's
It feels like that should just be
that
auto
seems
act,
that seems like a very good thing if he can get that down turn 3,
and then force Cameron to use removal on it.
which gives him 2 life.
He's just perfectly fine with that.
It seems reasonable.
Well, the dispel's
Yeah.
definitely coming in for Cameron.
Yeah. Let's.
He doesn't like playing creatures. I see this. I think he took the Glorybringer.
Dispel, Gearhulks, Glorybringer.
Yeah, that feels good. Shaun taking out his fatal pushes.
Which is
I-
probably
I-
a bad idea.
I don't think he realizes that Jorien and Karizev are in the deck.
Well, he hasn't seen the other one. Yeah, like look, the fatal push also helps with lands, of course, and there's 2 fumaroles, so those would be targeted. Jory N is just too good. He will need to lose something to make it work, but at least it can be killed. Karizev is just a beast in this type of aggro tempo control-y vibe.
And literally, I would keep fatal push in just for Karizev. And if his first instinct is to take out the fatal push, Cameron's first instinct should have been, okay, let's put in outcasts. Because that's the first thing I do. I know I know people take out their fatal pushes because they think that it's bad in game 2. But when you're playing against almost any of the blue-red decks at the moment, Dragonmaster Outcast is a beast.
Okay, so very interesting. He did not put in the Glorybringer. It is 2 Gearhulks, both Flame Lash, which is an interesting card, and the Dispels.
So he's going big. Nothing
He's,
wrong with going big.
And they're getting ready to do some playing. Shuffling up. Um, I'm still liking Cameron's chances
Oh
here.
yeah, definitely.
Um, if he remembers all his triggers, if he plays correctly, if he doesn't tap out into a sensor,
If he
that could
attacks
have
before
happened.
if he attacks before doing anything.
Yeah, like play your spells in the second main phase. That's what it's there for.
We just need to decide. Okay, this is not modern. People like we have our boys go sideways first, and then we do things.
uh, the slowest shuffle.
Shaun will be on the play. I get the feeling um, if he sees blue sources, he's keeping it.
Probably. I think that was really just also unfortunate. We didn't really get to gauge what his deck could do under normal circumstances.
Because I do think resolving that Gearhawk might have turned it around for him. Definitely.
If he got to that, it would have been good. The tapped source with the sensor was also unfortunate.
He
There
does have blue
is
mana.
there's some blue and some white and some more blue, and some black. Is that 5 lands?
Is he keeping 5 lands?
One, two, yeah, I guess keeping it. And Cameron just having a good time. Also 5 lands it seems. He has a Kefnet though, so he can actually probably get that online quite quickly.
Okay, so we'll be sitting here for a while. Nothing,
There's this
nothing wrong with
anticipate.
that.
He's digging for some things. Hopefully. Oh, he left the pushes in. Okay,
I'm
good,
happy to
good
see
play, good
that.
play.
Looking at that funeral right now, he's probably thinking, "Yeah, I'm glad I kept this push in."
And look, there's a shock and stuff. Second one, take the blue. Do it. You don't have to reveal it either.
All done.
All good. Okay. And land. Yeah, he should probably wait for the Kefnet until the next turn. Oh,
He
he's
just runs it
trying
out.
it.
He does not care.
He is being
That that
very dangerous.
that is Kefnet's last word in Shaun Wells's hand, if I'm not mistaken. Last word, yes. So I quite like the idea of him stealing Kefnet with the last word, which he
Which he
does.
does. Yeah.
It is mine now. Yes, you essentially get an extra turn. No, this is not an enchantment. This is literally just this is mine
Mine.
now. You can
Lands don't
go.
untap, and it's still a good card. He can play like the swamp out to keep Fatal Push up. Probably doesn't matter, except if a Karizev comes down, then it would be great. Which
What I want Cameron to do right now is
is Windmill Slam.
it's not even the fevered visions. It is literally you've got an extra turn, so I'll unsubstantiate the Kefnet,
And play it again.
play it again, and you literally did nothing.
And he does.
That makes me feel good. That is really.
Ah, that was rough.
Playing a land, passing the turn.
And
Oh, that
it's
is that was
and
good.
there's unsummon.
Oh, I like that so much. So now it's definitely just fevered visions. Let's get it on.
Pretty much. Yeah. Let's go get some cards so that Kefnet can be online.
Oh, this is going a little sideways for Shaun. Looking at Shaun's hand, I think he'll probably just slam the Zaganti.
I think that would be. Would that be fine though? Like it really depends on Nah, you should just do it.
If it gets unsubstantiated, he shouldn't care. If it gets unsummoned, he really doesn't care because he'll still be able to cast whatever he gets off the Ganti.
Well, if it's unsubstantiated, he gets nothing.
He gets nothing.
And boing. No boing.
That is unsummon, I
That's
believe.
unsummon. He's already used unsubstantiate he had. And he's like, sure, look at my cards. Top 4.
Top 4, I get to cast things that you want to cast.
Fevered Visions, Windmill Slam.
It's Fevered Visions and nothing else.
Fevered Visions or bust. Although he doesn't have the mana to play it straight away.
It's just he knows Cameron has Kefnet in hand. He
Yes.
cannot allow. Okay, yes, Cameron will still be drawing cards, but it's like let's keep the lights at least.
But that's a very valid point, though. Shouldn't he then at least be looking at ways to deal with it instead? What is that? The compelling deterrence that's there can also bounce something back. And it also costs 2, so even if Cameron plays it out this next turn, he can just bounce it back.
But what Shaun is happy about is that's 1 Fevered Visions he won't be seeing this game.
Yeah, he takes the deterrence. That is probably very good. And yeah, let's see where this goes.
He is down to 4 cards.
What happens next?
Draw a card, take 2.
And shock. Let's go to 16 instead.
That felt good.
Yeah, I think that was alright. Gets another land there as well. Cameron's in a good spot though. Not gonna lie.
He doesn't have much to worry about.
He can gear Hulk his unsubstantiate whatever comes down next turn if he feels like it.
But he is on that Kefnet plan, it would appear.
Yeah, it seems he's going for the Kefnet instead, which is gonna be spectacular.
If anything would happen with Kefnet, he can unsummon it, so he doesn't really care.
In turn,
Unsubstantiate being good for him, actually.
And now, I guess, he bounces back to Kefnet, end of turn.
So he's bouncing the Ganti. I don't think he read all of Ganti.
Ganti is gonna have a good time.
Because now Ganti's getting 2 cards. Because Ganti, I believe, does not care whether he's there or not.
It just happens.
It just happens.
Yes. Shaun going deep, deciding if he wants to actually do the bounce back now. Oh, wow.
If he does
I have a suspicion that there's going to be a judge call. Because that gets bounced back and he's got an unsubstantiate, so where does that card
go?
go?
The unsubstantiate does say just bounce the spell.
That is he going for it? Is he doing it?
I would definitely do it. I want to see what happens.
And
substantiate says to its
owner's hand.
So yes.
So
nice
Cameron.
and easy.
So Cameron now has a compelling deterrence in hand.
I would like to thank Don for giving us this match.
That was quite rude.
But he's got.
At least he's tapped out.
He's tapped out. I would just run out another Ganti.
Get another thing. Go Ganti. He's got 3 mana to work with here. Well, he thinks he's butchering the deck. I think he's entertaining us.
He's doing it. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing right now.
Oh wow! Do you take the Reveler just because it's rude, or do you go for? Yeah, well, you have to.
Yeah, you
Like,
go for
there's
the
no,
Reveler. You
there's
don't want
the
Cameron getting the Reveler.
also the other card option that he had was the Unleash the Gremlins, which I'm not sure why that's been
It,
sided in.
was he preparing for the Gearhawk?
I guess so.
Because that's the only thing it hits in Shaun's deck.
Shaun now needs to look at getting a lot more instants and sorceries there in his graveyard. Um,
Hard casting a a Reveler for the full cast is never a good idea.
no, you really don't want to do that. I mean, maybe three, but like it's really just a 3/4 for two.
That's it. That's what you want. You're going to pass
Lose
it
two
to her?
life.
Lost Legacy.
Oof.
Lost Legacy, pretty good actually.
Does some good work here. Maybe. I don't know. What do you pick?
Fevered Visions. That is what the deck is built on.
I guess you just go get the fevered visions, but then you know what he should have done? Like he should have had a fevered visions under Gonti. That's when you lost legacy of fevered visions, when you have your own.
Oh, then that would make it so much better.
Just imagine Cameron's face if he goes through. It's like, oh, okay, there's only three. Where's the fourth one? Just stares down at the Gonti card.
Guys, Kifnet getting in. This should make Cameron happy. He's doing a lot of damage, and he doesn't need to spend very many cards to do that damage.
Is he being greedy?
He is being
He's
really greedy.
very greedy.
He is in a good position right now. He's just turning Fatal Push on. That's all he's doing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
he
I
just
do
he just
believe
get he
that's
just yeah.
just slam the push. Okay,
Mm.
I'm closer to a Reveler.
Instant in graveyard. Let's revel this out. Draws for end of turn is another unsummon. And then what are you feeling? Nothing. Okay. Let's get the. Oh
That
wow!
is
What is that?
that
Oh
is
wow!
oh, the Last Mercy. Yes.
Oketra's Last Mercy. Your life total becomes equal to your starting life total. He gets to tap out again. Do you think he goes another turn before he casts it? Or does he have to go another turn before he casts it? No, he's got enough mana.
He's got enough mana.
Okay, so he's got a push, so he can deal with the manland
If that comes at him.
if that comes for 9 to try and kill. Um,
At this point, I might just Lost Legacy because there's
yeah, I think you lost legacy for the visions right now, so that the others don't come down.
because he lives in fear of nothing with just one blue mana up on Cameron's side. There's nothing that stops him from resolving that Lost Legacy.
Yeah, the only thing that could have gone wrong is well, it's an unsummon. The spell is, for instance, he's safe.
He's completely safe. Do the Lost Legacy, get rid of things you don't want to see, and then be a happy man with that Last Mercy in your hand.
Yeah, because that's going to push him back to 20. That is actually quite exceptional
He'll get in.
for 2. That is also very greedy, but I'm going to allow it.
Well, he can't block the Kifnet at the moment, so it's fine. It's
And I mean, and he has ways to deal with the
manland.
with the manland.
I
Is
do
he?
feel
Yeah.
the Lost Legacy coming.
Cameron just making decisions. Well, looking at the card to try and figure out what. And fevered vision it
As
is.
expected. Yes, Cameron, that is all your visions gone, and he knows what's coming.
That's the hand. There's nothing in graveyard, and go fetch
All the visions left
all
in the deck.
all three, the others. Ah, it would have been so spectacular if you had that. Where's the fourth one? Hint, hint. Cool. Okay, all the visions out.
Okay, I do want Shaun to pay attention to what's left in the deck.
How rude! He doesn't even shuffle it.
I don't know that he player shuffles.
No, but he can shuffle it himself and shortcut it. It's like it's shuffled. Put it down. It's like great.
He's resolving the spell as he should.
Whatever,
apparently.
man. Whatever. I think he's lazy.
I don't want to shuffle. I want to cut.
Okay.
You do not even consider the last mercy. You pass the turn and
that's
be
it.
happy.
Go down to 7 and then bait. Although, you know what happens here? If it's a incendiary flow, he's just dead. Oh, it's not. Okay.
I do believe Cameron might be regretting not putting that one Glorybringer in. That would be amazing right now.
6 cards in hand. He should not have played that. Oh, no, it's 7 cards. Okay, he's fine. Is it?
Did he just...
Yes, he did. He just played the land to go down to 6.
Now, Cameron, now here's what you do. You draw a card.
Draw a card. How terrible is that? How terrible is that? For shame. Down to 2. Cameron must be feeling good about himself.
Doing an anticipate. Okay, so if we hit shock.
Yeah, that's what he's going for. There's Flame Lash, that's 4-2 creature. There's Kari's Zev, but he wants to take out the creature, and then the next turn. Wow.
So he's basically anticipating.
Interesting.
4 cards.
Oh, that's nothing good. A Censor, 2 lands, and a Siphoner. I guess you take the Censor.
Yeah, it can turn into a card that you actually want.
Yeah. Too bad he can't cycle it straight away. Oh, he can.
He can?
Yeah.
No, that's an Evolving Wilds, I believe.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Untap, upkeep, windmill, slam, the last mercy.
Okay, it's definitely not a... Is that the Desert Manland?
It might be. Let's see if he has it in his list.
No, it's probably...
It seems like a Wilds. But no, if it was a Wilds, he would have fetched it already, yeah.
So... I'm not sure what that land is.
Okay, well, he got cast out, so he is also...
He should just...
Cast out the Kefnate. Or the Fever. Yeah, cast out the Kefnate while he's tapped out. And then go back to 20.
I actually don't think he should have played a tapped land.
Because it doesn't untap
because it
next
won't
turn.
untap. He's got planes in hand.
Yeah. Oh well. It's too late for that. Let's go back to 20.
Back to 20. See if he's not fogging. He is resetting life totals.
And now he needs to cast out that Kefnet. Well, I guess he can also do the cast out in his next.
Yeah, I don't actually think he needs to cast out. I think his best move is being aware that Cameron might just wake up the fumarole and rather just push the fumarole.
I guess he could also do that. Plays a land, he's on 7, swings in for 5. Not waking up the manland, which is perfect. Now you cast out.
Now you cast out.
Oh, he's got a full grip though. I think he would just be running in and into it. So, Good players, good players. He's on 13. He's not winning though.
That must be Evolving Wilds. Why is it not cracked? Unless we have a decklist problem, obviously.
That's Jory in. There's the second
Okay.
spell. Draw
So
a card.
now, okay, he saw Jory N was in his hand, so
Yes.
if it's Evolving Wilds, now's the time to crack it.
Yeah.
Or you could wait till his next turn, still get the revolt trigger to get rid of Jory N.
And he's just drawing all the cards. Okay, so he was waiting for a revolt trigger.
So he wants to get rid of Jory N.
And he still has 4 mana up, so that's good. I mean, I think he's
So
doing...
he can push, play the planes he has in hand, exile the card, cast out the Kefnet, be a happy camper.
Spend all his mana.
Spend all his mana.
Over 2 turns. One batch of all mana, 2 turns. Push it. And he can't have it. Can't have nice things.
That was the correct play. Answers were just in hand for camper.
He's already drawn for his end.
I know he said trigger on the stack, probably.
No, he already actually drew. I think he just drew a second card though. I think it was just a...
Oh well, it was his second spell for the turn, so...
No, that was his third.
What he did...
He played Jory in and then shocked.
And so then that was the Fevered Visions draw?
Yeah, probably. Okay, what do we have?
You know it is that, cast out, hope it resolves.
Oh, just no, put it back.
Just, no, it's okay.
Okay, sending... What are you doing?
Well, doing Kefnet works.
Okay, so they're trying to figure out if it was on the stack or already in play.
Resolved.
Okay, sends it back. Okay.
In my mind, Kefnet should be untapped right now. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is why Don is standing right there, so that we don't have to try and figure out whatever is going on here right now.
Okay, so they got to the point where it did enter and it targeted Kefnet.
But the cast out should still
The
be
cast
in
out
play.
is still in play.
There we go.
There you go.
Don fixing it. Thank you, Don, for being right there.
Okay, there you go.
Yes, now we're winning.
Okay, so to just give a little update exactly what happened there, Cameron targeted his Kefnet while cast out was still on the stack, and even though Shaun picked a target, it wasn't in play yet, and because Cameron reacted, he is allowed to change his mind, and because cast out only does trigger when it enters, he waited for it to resolve and then ate the Fevered Visions. Now all 4 of them are exiled.
Okay, Cameron casting another Jory in.
Oh, that's going to be rude. One is a legend. It's a legend.
It's 3 mana, draw a card. That's what he's doing.
Isn't it a legend?
It is a legend.
Okay,
so
one died.
3 mana,
Okay.
draw a card.
Okay. Well,
I don't know why.
3 plus whatever else, because now he needs a second spell.
Well, his first spell was the The bounce spell.
No, that was in um, that was
Oh,
in
so
the
now he needs
previous
another
turn.
spell.
Yes, he just had a bad time. Well, he's looking at that Gear Hulk.
But then the Gearhulk by itself is draw a card, cast a thing.
Okay.
Shaun
Just
tapping all his mana this turn. Must make him
best
feel
day,
good.
and then I guess he needs to find a way to empty his hand so he can reveler. Although that's probably just going to end up in Cameron's hand at this
Oh
stage.
yeah, he needs to be well aware of that.
He needs to make sure it doesn't. He goes Siphoner. Good day. Get a second energy. Siphoner again.
You've got the mana. You know you have absolutely zero fevered visions to worry about, so having all the cards in your hand is a good idea. But let's gain some life and do some
Okay.
damage.
He's doing things.
It's not going to work out well for him, but he does have Supreme Will in hand, I believe, so he's
And
not worried about a Gearhulk at all.
not even a bit. And he is running into an unsubstantiate, I guess. Shouldn't he just flame lash it? Just any creature goes back. And then he's still got the flame lash. And he takes 2 for that.
Flame Lash, I do believe it is instant.
It is instant and it's 4 damage for 4.
So I don't know why Gonti is not dead right now.
I guess. And did he cast his second spell?
He did.
He
That
did.
was the Flame Lash.
Okay, great. So he drew a card. What did he target?
He targeted Shaun, so Shaun is on 7.
Oh wow, why would you do that? I guess he's still got like enough life to dig through some stuff.
He should be okay with the Siphoner being unsubstantiated. He's going to take 2. That Supreme Will should be kept for the Hulk.
He's greedy. So now he's trying to force Cameron to tap out, which he doesn't care for.
Because now he can just...
There's Fireball him to death for 7. He's got Titan in string. Well, Fall of the Titan in hand.
So he'll do
7. 6.
6. He'll do 6, which is still perfectly fine. I know, so then he can force
has he
the
played a
Siphoner
land?
to block.
He played a land as well? I guess he could try and do that. No, because he kills the Siphoner anyway, because it says target, up to 1 target dude and or player.
Oh,
Or 2.
so
Kill the Siphoner. Kill
the Siphoner, deal you 6,
deal
get
6, attack for 2. Five, 5. Oh.
This works. And then get in for 2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the game. Shaun just making sure it is happening the way he's seeing it happen.
Okay, just making, yeah, he can't believe it.
Yes, you are dead right now.
So 5 there, and then he already drew a card. He's just drawing all the cards. And then go, and it's done.
So Cameron dealing a nice 42 points of damage in that turn, or in that game in total.
That was quite fun. Yeah, it was still fun to watch.
I enjoyed that. I definitely want to thank Don for putting that match up for us.
Yeah,
said it would be interesting. Yeah. It definitely was.
Esper list being fun, has some tools. I don't know how strong it is for going forward.
Yeah, Red has a lot of good things right now, which is why people are either going blue, red, or Grixis.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to control. So Shaun Well, Shaun had 42 life.
He did some work.
It's just a pity he couldn't get there.
Yeah. But yeah, we will do this again for round 3.
And let's hope we have another interesting game.
Yeah. Cheers.